Nebraska recruiting has been making some major moves. The Huskers have lined up official visits with 3 big-time prospects, a top 100 4-star linebacker, a 5-star quarterback, and a very high 3-star offensive tackle. So in today's video, I'm going to introduce you to all 3 of these prospects, what they bring to the table, the other schools in the mix, and everything else you need to know. So really quick, jam-packed Husker recruiting update. Hit that like button if you're fired up. Also, if you're a diehard Nebraska fan, you're unsubscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for Husker recruiting updates just like this that you can't get anywhere else. Please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. But without further ado, let's get into it. Going over this update, over the past 24 hours, Nebraska has locked up 3 big-time visitors. I want to get things started with a brand new name. Top 100 linebacker in the class of 2026. This is Deion King coming out of Texas, Port Arthur. Man, oh man, is this an incredible prospect. 64th player in the country, according to Rivals.com. 5th the best linebacker in America. And when you watch this guy on film, man, he is blazing fast. He can punch the ball out. Man, he just is a very secure tackler. He does pretty much everything right, but we know what Nebraska wants at that linebacker spot. They want the Terrell Farley 2.0s. They want the Levante Davids 2.0s. That's what we get here with Deion King, and just incredible motor, a guy who might not be in the right place on the field, but he's going to make a play no matter what, just because he has that upside. Again, he's 6'2". He's about 210 pounds, 215 pounds. This is a little bit incorrect here. So he's getting bigger size-wise. But again, he has athletic ability that he just can't teach. And that's why his ranking is so high. So he announced that he will be visiting Nebraska in the foreseeable future. Now, we don't know when he will be coming on a visit, but he announced that he will be coming to Lincoln. Texas A&M is the heavy favorite to land him. You got Houston, you got Texas, you got Michigan, Notre Dame. So some pretty notable schools are going after him. But Nebraska, again, they're trying to build that foothold back up in Texas. They've kind of struggled in that state as of recent. We'll talk about that in a future video. But Nebraska trying to land one of the best in that state right now when it comes to Deion King. So, again, just take that to the bank about him, man. Incredible athlete, guy who, when I was watching his film, I was just impressed most with the ability to punch the ball out. He forced a bunch of fumbles in his junior film, something that, it's a trait, really. It's a lot of times you can learn it, but if you're just naturally, when you're tackling, you go and punch that ball out, it's gonna be a lot better than just trying to learn it when you get to college. So he's a guy who has that force fumble ability, hard hitter, high athletic upside, good build. I like this prospect a lot. Nebraska in that top 6, and he will be visiting the Huskers very soon. Now we got 2 other prospects I want to mention in this video. Now this is, of course, 5-star quarterback Trey Taylor. We talked about him in a recent video that the Huskers made his top 5. He will be committing on June 6th. He also mentioned the other day that he will be visiting the Huskers on the 27th of March. So pencil that down. The Huskers made his top 5. He will be giving the Huskers one more visit, and that will be the 27th of March. It should be noted that Nebraska kicks off spring practice on the 26th. So he'll be able to see spring practice. He'll be able to see, how we operate things. He'll be able to interact with the players. So this will be a very important date for Nebraska to try to lock this guy down. Again, you want to have that last visit. Nebraska has the second to last visit here. Michigan, odds-on favorite, very high favorite. I think Nebraska, second place along with Illinois. Illinois is actually a sneaky player in this process. Illinois has a lot of NIL money for whatever reason. They've had a really good class so far in the 26 class, but Nebraska still kind of like our odds here. You got to throw money around, and you got to convince him on that fit and the ability to start day one. Again, he's the 13th best player in the country according to Rivals.com. Again, he lists as a 4-star right now. They don't bump up these prospects to 5 stars until the summer going into their junior year. So I know I got some questions about that. He is a 5-star prospect. We're just waiting on the summer, and then they'll bump him up. But yeah, again, 13th best player in America. Very, very good player. He will be visiting Nebraska March 26th. So that was announced yesterday. And one more thing I want to get into that was just announced yesterday as well, that a very high 3-star offensive tackle coming out of Utah will visit Nebraska. This is, I'm going to butcher this name, Matili Benjamin, coming out of Lehigh, Utah. Now, again, this is a very, very physical player. Watching him on film, good in the running game. Honestly, pretty good build, 6'6". 305 pounds. I like that build from him. Got some nice offers in here, but he's down to pretty much 4 schools: Nebraska, Arkansas, Utah, and Oklahoma State. And it's been announced that Nebraska will be getting a visit from him on June 6th. So watch out for that. He will be in town that day. On those official visits, man, those are really important. He will not be taking an official visit to Oklahoma State. So pretty much down to 3 schools. Utah probably the favorite here, but if Nebraska can impress him on that official visit, you might commit before that, not even go to Arkansas or Utah. So would watch out for this guy. Again, I like this prospect a lot. I think he's pretty talented. He's really good in the running game, good size. I like those Polynesian boys. You guys already know how it is. He's Polynesian, again, coming out of Utah. So would watch out for this name. Again, let's just have a sneak peek at this offer list, right? Don't even look at the rankings. Let's look at the offers. Got Arizona in there, got Texas A&M in there, got Washington. So honestly, some pretty decent offers to his name. Again, good prospect. Nebraska in the trenches. They're trying to lock that down. So those are 3 visitors confirmed for Nebraska. Over the next couple months, we'll watch out for all 3 of those guys to commit to the Huskers, or at least in that, those final schools. So want to give you guys that update going on with Nebraska recruiting. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know in the comment section. And also, if you made this far in the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go be grad, go Matt Rhule. See you in the next one.